Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. And it's time, guys. It's time to talk about the hero recruitment vouchers. As you all know, with the introduction of Chapter 2 Season 1 or Season 11, Version 11, whatever you may call it, when the game came back, we got a hero recruitment voucher. One. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk about what all that was. You know what? We're going to talk about what the hero recruitment voucher is, what I recommend to use it on, and a little bit more in-depth information because I went really in-depth in this video. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Thank you for watching. I super appreciate you all. Thank you very, very much. Now, if you don't want to watch the whole video and you're just here to be like, okay, just tell me which heroes you recommend me to get. All right, let's do that. In order of importance, I recommend that you get, we're going to go down here. I recommend that you get Miss Archaeologist. First and foremost, she is the greatest farmer ever. She is awesome. I love her. If you don't know that, you know what? Go check out my video on her, which I'll make pop up there in the corner. There'll be a little eye that'll pop up. You can click on there. You can go see my farming video of her. And actually, at the end, I'm going to make pop up different videos on all four corners, kind of showing you guys about my videos, because certain videos I'm going to be talking about here about certain heroes that it just makes them amazing. So that's my first recommendation. After that, I recommend that you get, well, you know what? I recommend you get Pigginatti. Pigginatti is amazing. Of course, having the Blast from the Past team perk is very important in this case, but she's also my recommendation. And then in third place, neck and neck, I recommend Cyberclops, and I also recommend Miss Breakbeat Wildcat. Both of those are amazing. Their perks are really going to level up your game, especially Breakbeat Wildcat. She's in all of my setups, and she is very, very recent. So if you missed out on her, it's a pretty safe bet that using your voucher right now and using her is one of the best bets. And let's talk more about the vouchers. So what are the vouchers? So the vouchers are, right now in the game, you can have a total of 8 vouchers. We originally got 7, and now we got one with chapter 2. If you missed out on the first 7, I'm sorry, you can't get them, but you can get this recent one. Now, a hero recruitment voucher will make it possible for you to get any event hero. Let's read the description. It says this token can be redeemed for legendary or mythic event heroes in the collection book. Now, why do they make distinction of event? Well, this is why. If you scroll all the way down, you're going to see expansion people and expansion schematics. You're going to see event people and event schematics. We're going to focus on the people. So event people and expansion people. If you click on expansion people, you're going to see the Shadow Ops, Cyberpunk, Storm Zone, and Scavenger heroes, which are all really good heroes, but they're from year 1. And let's say, for example, here, a hero that I really enjoy, which is Gunblazer Southie. You can actually recruit him, but you have to use training manuals and legendary flux. Ah, that's pretty good, right? So you don't have to use one of your vouchers. But if, let's say, for example, and same thing with the Cyberpunk, Shadow Ops, and Storm Zone. You know what? We'll talk about these at a future date. Also, if you guys notice here, very important to note, there are no mythic ones here. That's very interesting. But if we go over to the event people and we see all of these Fortnitemares, Rad Heroes, Retro, Historic, all of these down here, all of these heroes, if you want to, let's say you want Tactical Assault Sledgehammer, okay? And you want to recruit him, you got to use a hero recruitment voucher. So all of the event heroes. Now, naturally, I would say, well, you should probably spend it on mythic heroes. Why is this? Because mythic heroes unlock team perks. Now, I'm not going to go in explaining every single team perk. I actually have a video coming out very, very, very soon. Excuse me. After this video, I'm going to have a video coming out talking about every single mythic and every single team perk and how to get it and all of the special things. So, for example, Let's say if you want, let's say you want to do that the extra couple of jumps with your ninjas. Well, that's going to be Wukong. You have to recruit Wukong to be able to get that. But like I said, I'm going to jump into that in the future. In this particular video, I'm not really going to explain why, all that. Even though I would say there are certain mythics right now that would be really good to get that. But like I said, if you want to see that, check out my next video where I'll be talking about all of those. I'll be picking them apart very soon. It's going to be coming out. I might pin it to my page, to my YouTube page, so you guys can check it out. And that will be a video, just explaining every single mythic in detail, going through and explaining what each one does and which one is tied to which team perk. But let's go back to the heroes that I recommended, and let me explain to you guys how I got to that. So let's leave it over here with Miss. With Miss Archaeologist, because she's awesome. But let me explain to you guys how I got to this. So to get to this, I actually did a little bit of a deep dive on Reddit, and I looked at every single. I kind of went a little deep here. I looked at the last 4 or 5. Let's see. Right here. I looked at the last 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 4 roadmaps. And unfortunately, 5 roadmaps. And unfortunately, that's for the last 6 months. Unfortunately, we've had some gaps in roadmaps, as you guys know. And just like last season we had all of those mythics return in the event in the event store, which is really awesome, and I highly recommend that you pick those up. I do think that they're going to keep bringing back more and more mythics in the event store just to help us to get those team perks, so we're not waiting too long on them. But for example, in the Save the World roadmap for this that we currently have, we've got Igor that's returning. Then we have, let's see, we've got a new spooky outlander coming. We've got Dire returning. So right there, Dire is actually a really cool one. Dire, if we look at the Fortnite heroes, let me take this off the screen real quick. Dire is right here in the Fortnite Ninjas. He's really good. Dire will give you that extra speed. That's his, let's see. So it's right there. I love when he's in his human form. Dire has Night Stalker, which during evening and night increases movement speed by 25, but his team perk that you get if you purchase him is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Hunter's Instinct. So let's go check out what Hunter's Instinct does real quick. Hunter's Instinct, for each hero of epic or higher rarity with at least 4 stars, eliminations during evening or night grant a 0.24 damage and 0.08 melee life leech up to 40 stacks. Goodness gracious. These bonuses last until night ends. So for the entire period, you can get this damage and melee life leech. Wow. I should probably try that a little more, especially in certain maps where it's always night. That's a good one. If Frost Knight comes back. So anyway, so there you go. That's for that one. So that's the thing. Dire will be coming back very, very soon. So having Dire come back is really good to know, so you don't waste your voucher on that. You can just hold off for a second, because we're going to be getting Dire coming back in 2 weeks or so. Let's see what else we got. We got no one here. We've got, Raven returns. Raven's there. And that's it for that. That's it for the current one. That's it for the current roadmap. But also we have to think that it's all on a rotation. So if we check out the roadmap before this, which is going to be the roadmap for August 9th, check it out. Thora returns. So let's say you want Thora. Let's say you really, really want Thora. You can go ahead and try and get her, because you know what? She's probably not going to be back for at least another 4 or 5 months. Well, 3-4 months, So, but at least in this season, she's probably not going to be coming back, because she just showed up. If we look over here, Cloak Star, Carbide returned. I think Cloak Star came back too as well, didn't he? Yeah. And then if we go back to the one before that, which was the one for June 7th, we had Diecast Jonesy, Chromium Ramirez came back, Star Spangled Headhunter, Patriot Penny, Oh Glory AC. So all of these heroes right here, they're probably not going to be coming back till that time next year. Or, I mean, at this point here, this is a good, 4 months ago? It's possible. It's possible that maybe next season they'll be returning. And finally, 6 months ago, we had the, wow, I can't believe this. This was in May. The Dino Heroes. So the Dino Heroes, and that's why I said about Miss Paleo Luna. I think Paleo Luna is amazing. Of course, you do have to have the other Dino Heroes as well to really make her, really awesome. So maybe it's possible that the Dino Heroes will be returning very soon. So you might, if you want to wait, a month or two, you could wait to see, or especially till the next roadmap, to see if the Dino Heroes are in the rotation coming back. Now, something that I do want to say too is that we did get Archaeologist in the store. I guess it was in one of those moments when we didn't have a roadmap, because she did come back relatively recently, a couple months ago. If you guys remember, she was in the shop, so she would be a safe bet to get right now, to use your voucher on, because she's probably not going to be coming back in a llama in any time soon. But having said that, don't forget that, for example, right now we do have the Wild West llamas in there. So there's a lot of heroes in there that are worth trying to get. So you could grind, let's say you could grind the candy right now and try and get that llama. But then again, you also might want to save up your candy for the Fortnitemares. I think it's going to be a Fortnitemares llama. I think it's going to, or a Halloween llama, whichever one's going to be. So that Fortnitemares llama will be coming out. It's probably going to have new heroes as well. Definitely worth a try of holding off a little bit and saving your candy for that. But having said that, like I said, going back to my original recommendation would be, right now I would recommend Breakbeat Wildcat. Breakbeat Wildcat is amazing. She's gonna help you out so very much. I really am enjoying using her. Battle Beat is incredible. It's in practically all of my setups now. It really does help. It does an amazing amount of damage, and it really is awesome. Out of all the other Rad Heroes, again, the Rad Heroes they just finished in Season 10. The Rad Heroes are pretty much the safest bet right now, because we're not going to be seeing them anytime soon. If you missed out on the Rad Heroes, you want to use it on any one of those for some particular reason, or if you missed Dennis Jr. and you want that Team Perk, then definitely it'd be a worthwhile thing to get. But remember, if you did miss out on the Rad Heroes as well, you still need 2 to activate that Team Perk, so it might not be worth spending him on those. After that, we got the retro sci-fi heroes that came out, and like I said, Cyberclops for me is probably the best one out of this whole group. Azalea Clark, if you want that Team Perk, of course, with Mythic. And in this case, I would say it's not really the best bet to go just for the Mythics, because a lot of these Mythics are going to need multiples, or at least 2 or 3 of these heroes in the current set to actually trigger that Team Perk. So even if you got someone like Azalea Clark right now, and you missed out on this whole setup on the sci-fi heroes, you're not going to have enough to get them. And finally, the same thing with the historic heroes. Paleo Luna was amazing there. I completely love her. I don't know what the Black Knight was doing in this whole setup. I think they kind of just stuck him in there because they needed a Mythic there. Although I would have loved to see Sarge here as a Mythic. That would have been awesome, because he would have been really cool. He even had his own little outfit. He had his own Dino outfit, a Stegosaurus, I think. Yeah, it would have been cool to see it. But Paleo Luna is amazing, even without the Dino or the Blast from the Past. Her perk is still amazing. Jonesy is pretty good as perks as well. Fossil Southie, of course, and I mean, Isa she also has her defense. I mean, all of these. The Paleo, the Dino Heroes were probably one of the best ones. I really do hope that they come back soon. And like we saw, it was 4 or 5 months ago. So it's very possible that they're going to be coming out. Actually, no, it was more than that. 6 months ago almost. Exactly 5 months right now, but 5 months ago, so it's possible they're going to be coming back soon. So maybe you hold off just a month or two and see if you're going to get them. And of course, like I said, the best one that I would recommend would be, I would recommend her if you're going to be farming, because Archaeologist is just amazing. But anyway, there we go. That's my explanation, guys, and my recommendations for which heroes you should be getting right now with your voucher. But of course, like I said, guys, hold off for a second. To create all these awesome setups, you need multiple heroes. Like I said, I'll make pop up at the end of this video my Archaeologist setup, my Paleo Luna setup, maybe my must-have with Breakbeat Wildcat as well. There's so many awesome heroes, guys, and I really think that we should get more recruitment vouchers, especially for people who are newer to the game. There's so many heroes that they're missing, and they can't get them without those hero recruitment vouchers. But anyway, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am the UJ2. This has been Fortnite's Save the World, talking about the hero recruitment voucher and which heroes I recommend to get right now. Hopefully they give us a way of getting more of those, because newer people to the game, they definitely need them. And I also need a couple too. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.